What is up?
There's a good-looking guy. That's also a good-looking guy. There's two good-looking guys. How'd you guys get so lucky? Tuning in to see some good-looking guys?
If you turn away from the stream, I won't blame you. It's okay.
All right, so.
Invite 74656B.
Now,
He's actually a robot. I actually confirmed this. I walked over. It's actually a robot. Someone built a robot to play League of Legends. Yeah.
If you're inviting people, you can double-click the name. It'll select the name and then copy. You can copy and paste that into the invite.
Good things to know when inviting people to games.
You know, some of us that create and invite people. That didn't sound right at all. Some of us that create games and have to invite players.
Yes. The organizers run tournaments. If you're in a tournament, participating in a tournament, good things to know. Get people in the games quicker. Helps us as tournament organizers.
All right.
Or if you're doing scrims.
Do I have any fans on stream?
I don't know. I don't know if your stalker's on stream.
I do have a stalker.
You do have a stalker. I haven't seen him yet, though.
Oh, okay.
So I think you're stalkerless at the current moment. There we go. Just getting the last members. Now, team.
We're going to start.
Wait, hold on. We have a special guest.
Oh,
Tyler.
And he's out.
You're Tyler.
Tyler. Remember all the good things we said about Tyler?
Yeah.
All the good things.
Tyler, you want to come say
Tyler, come back. You know, Joe. You know what? Actually, Joe, you interviewed Tyler because Joe's your biggest
Tyler.
fan. Yeah. So here.
So what's happening?
So Tyler, some of you saw our first game with Tyler, who was, let's see, the first time he played
Shen was
that's
first.
Right, the Shen game. So everybody remembers the Shen game. Everybody remembers the 1v3.
Carry the 1v3. Pretty impossible.
So let's get this straight. What were the level of the summoners of your team?
So the dudes I was playing with were these two guys that I don't personally know. They're just from the LAN, and one of them was level 5, summoner level 5, and the other guy was summoner level 10.
Okay. Now, these weren't Smurf accounts.
Yeah, these weren't Smurfs. These are, legitimate players who didn't, they're new to the game. Yeah.
So, I mean, as I watched those, I watched that game, and I listened in a little bit, and there was a little bit of heckling from me, but I feel like you did a really good job, having a level 5 and a level 10 summoner on your team.
I like to call it patience, but it's one of those things where it's just no amount of strategy or whatever that I can do is going to help, because they don't have the experience to understand fully what I'm doing. Hey, will you pick me a jungle or something? What is left?
You just random.
Who'd I random?
Garen.
All right, that's fine.
So, I mean, your patience is pretty good. You played pretty smart. You had first blood, a couple first kills.
Did what I could do.
You guys ran it back for game 2. We didn't get a chance to watch game 2, but I believe you played Aurelia.
Yeah.
You did really well.
Game two was the one that should have been streamed because the guys on the team seemed a little bit more comfortable. Once they've seen what happened on the first game, they're like, okay, now we kind of know what to expect.
Right.
For whatever that means. But at the same time, it's kind of we were able to strategize more because they were more familiar with their own characters' abilities,
right?
Which is something normally, no one really has to worry about. But for these guys, it was one of those things.
So would you say you did a pretty good game too?
Yeah, it was like a huge teaching situation more than hey, we're gonna win. It was more all right, let's just meet one goal at a time. And so goal number 1 was get a tower, goal number 2 was get 2 towers, goal number 3 is win a team fight, and all those goals were met. So even though we lost, I think it's a moral victory for them. For me,
Well, that's great, man. I think I mean, for me, like I said, I've played so many games and I'm like, it's kind of hard to kind of go back to those that teaching, that grassroots. I don't fundamentally understand some of those mechanics. But actually, I think we're. Oh, by the way, this is Charlie.
You want to grab Charlie?
A.K.A.
So I can pick this solo rank game.
So, Charlie, you got 2 seconds. Say hi to your fans.
I don't have any fans.
But you guys are right now. We're not casting your game.
When or
no? We're not casting your game right now. But you're about to play in the match.
Yes.
If your team wins, you're going to play the winner of this team.
That would be awesome.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to that team that's playing right now?
Yeah. Telltale, show it all, man. I want to see it. If I could see it coming, that's much more better for me.
All right. So, by the way, your favorite champion is, for the record,
Teemo.
All right. So let's hope we see some Teemo in the finals from Charlie. We're actually going to get this game started. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Cal, good luck, and let's bring it on.
switch up the team names here real quick. Dope.
Oh yeah,
because they swapped on us.
Oh, they swapped on us.
Swapped on me.